The ways to take advantage of FELIX non-destructive workflow are multiple. So let's look at the easiest one. Okay, so the easiest one is by using the tools on overlay here on the rendering. So let's say if you change your view and you want to retrieve the original position, you can do it directly from the view itself. Copy camera, drag and drop here, and it retrieves the camera position directly from the image. Here, let's say we have a different kind of environment as here. So if I want this environment in that version, I just copy environment and I drag it into here. Or here we have a different kind of material setup. And I copy the materials. So, and the same is true for the geometry and for the objects. So if we have here, let's delete these ones. If I want them all back, all objects which are in the scene, I just say copy objects, and it copies all objects from that scene back to that. So it's very easy to, that's the easy way. Okay. But you can also retrieve selectively elements from a scene. So let's copy back the materials from that one. And let's go back to this one. Let's say I want only this material. So I have to press Ctrl on the keyboard. It shows me the material and I copy it here. The same is true for this one. Okay. Or let's figure out I want a certain object from that image, for example. So with the Shift key, pressing the Shift key, I can retrieve an object, single object from the image. Here is the bed. Or that stool. So with Shift, you can retrieve selective materials, with Ctrl selective materials, and with Shift selective objects. Then another way, if you click with the right mouse button on top of the image and you say image info, you get a panel, it opens a panel with all data related to that image. So here you can investigate how something was done. I want this wall here, I want it here too. Okay, so you just take it and you drag it whenever you want. Or you can decide that you want to restore only a specific paint layer. For example, here we have the paint layers. Okay, so you select the paint layer, something you painted, and you say copy objects for selected layers. And so it will restore only, let's make an example. Let's delete that paint layer, remove, and this one too, remove. And now let's restore them from the image. Objects for selected layers. Here they are back. Okay. So that is another way to access that information. A further way is by clicking with the right mouse button on top of the scene and look for scene history. Here you have all versions of the scene. This is not view related, that is only the scene related, let's say. Okay, So here we see geometry updates, the date in which every step happened. And yes, you can even here choose, okay, let's retrieve only this information, materials for selected layers. And so he will retrieve only that kind of information, or the paints or whatever.